So here's the update on the Jeep group build, and just as a reminder, this is the kit that I built, Revell's Jeep Rubicon. This is a curbside, of course, and just show you there. And then this is what I did with it right here. I can show you. Now, what I did was I cut out the doors. There were half doors on there, so I cut those out. And then I think that's the only major modification that I did. I changed the tires. It came from another kit. They fit the stock rims that came with the model. But these tires are different. They're slightly larger than the tires that came with the kit. But they still fit in the wheel well, so I didn't have to make any modifications to the chassis. I did add the surfboard, which was from my parts box. I put these two pieces of plastic on there to be the mount for the surfboard. And really that's about it. I did have an extra tire. I had 5 of them, so I was able to use one as a spare. The kit comes with the spare, but just like these wheels, I put it on the stock rim. And the decals, the lifeguard decals, come with this kit. So you can build that version. And it doesn't really show that on the box, but they are in there. So you don't have to build it with the beach lifeguard decals, but I decided to go that way, which this is molded in white, so you can paint it any color you want, and I just decided to go with the yellow color because I was going to use these decals. And then of course, since most of the decals are in red, I painted the interior red. Somebody had commented on one of the videos about doing a two-tone on the seats, which was a great idea. I should know that because my wife's Jeep has two-tone, but it never occurred to me. We put covers on, waterproof covers. The seats are more or less water repellent anyway. The insides of a Wrangler can get wet. Everything's waterproof. The dashboard, the radio, everything inside there is pretty much waterproof. But we put some covers over the seats to just, make the seats last longer that way. We've used seat covers on other vehicles, and we had them on getting a little bit off tangent, but we had them on a Nissan, and it was 20, we had that truck over 15, almost 20 years. We took the seat covers off, and the seats are like brand new underneath. And these were seat covers that we bought from Nissan, and they were, you could take them off, wash them in a washing machine, and then put them back on. They were very, very well made and thick and very durable material. And but the seats, like when you took them off, even after 15, 20 years, the seats underneath look brand new. So anyway, we have some of those on her Jeep. And I should have thought of that, but thankfully somebody had mentioned that in the comments, and I said, oh, so that's what I did to the seats. Other than that, like I say, I think it's just built out of the box except for those few modifications. So this is my entry for the group build. Now the group build runs to December 31st. So if you're still in the group build, if you look in the description below, there are links to the other people that have entered in this group build, and you can check out their Jeep builds on their channel and see what they're up to. I know the Lefthanded Model channel, he finished his. He did a great job on his. It's pretty cool. Check it out. You'll really like it. He did some modifications, and he did just an amazing job. And then Seamus over at Seamybmw is almost done with his. Of course, he's adding lights to it because that's what he does. That's what he's good at. but it's pretty cool. He's he went in a great direction and did some things I wish I had thought of. But he's almost done, so you can check out his latest video, and then some other people are working on theirs right now. So be sure and check those out below. And that's really it. Like I say, there's still, this is October, so October, November, December, technically you got 90 days, you got 3 months if you want to join in. If you have a Jeep and you've been looking to build the kit and you have it in your stash and you just want to give it a shot, jump on it and, you know, just be sure and let me know. I'll put a link to your channel and your build in the description. Now I'm doing an update once a month at the beginning of each month. Even though the one goes to December, even though the build ends at December 31st, you know, around January 1st, you know, because it'll be the holidays and everything and everybody will be busy. But around January 1st, I will make a video of everybody's finished products and what's going on. So there will be at least 3 more videos, you know, one for November, December, and for January for the final. But you have plenty of time. This kit here, like I say, is a curbside, so you don't have to deal with an engine or anything like that. Doesn't mean you can't change anything. You can build it any way you want. It doesn't even have to be this Jeep. It could be a Revell Jeep, an MPC Jeep. Who else makes a Jeep? Ming makes a Jeep. It could be a military Jeep. It could be a 1/35th scale Jeep. It doesn't have to be 125 or 124. It can be a military 1/35th scale Jeep if you want to go that route. That's fine. It could be a Jeep pickup truck. There's a Jeep kit coming out, just MPC. The Jeep, gosh, I can't remember the name of it now, but it's coming out, Jeepster or something. It's coming out any day now from MPC, I believe. So it could be one of those. That's an MPC kit, so I'm sure there's plenty of parts bouncing around in that box. So that's not a curbside. But you know, you have 3 months, so depending on what you feel like doing, and you don't even have to go out and buy a kit. Like I say, if you have one in your stash and you just feel like building it, and you've been putting it off for a while, now's a good chance to just throw it together. And that's it. I'll let you go, and I look forward to seeing what everybody's doing, and we'll check back with you around November 1st, and we'll see how the update goes and see where everybody's at. Okay, enjoy. Later.